to Tabata in 20. Today is your upper heat level 1 workout. Now for today's workout, you will need dumbbells. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right on in. We are gonna go ahead and get started. Bring those arms up for me. You're gonna pull it down, forward, and pull it back right here. Now, for today's workout, we have 5 rounds, okay? Each round, except for the 5th, I'll explain the 5th one last, all right? Each round has 2 moves. We're repeating each round 3 times. Now, for round 5, 2, 1, bring those elbows in nice and tight here. Give me a nice good external rotation for me. That 5th round has 5 moves. We're only doing every single one of them once, but for the 10 seconds, you're not resting. You're gonna be doing an iso hold of that move in its most contracted position, okay? So 5 rounds total. The first 4 look the exact same at 2 moves each, repeating 3 times. And then round 5 has 5 moves, only going through it once. 2, 1, give me nice good pullbacks with some butt kickers right here, all right? Now, you will need dumbbells, like I said. And remember, when it comes to a Tabata, you wanna make sure that you're challenging yourself by getting a little bit heavier weight than probably what you're used to. As always, I will show you how to do the move. I will talk through form. I will give modifications, all of that fun stuff, all right? What I want you to do now, come into a nice little hinge right here. Try not to arch back as you do this, all right? Core is nice and engaged. Let those arms swing. I'm kind of pausing a little bit at the top here just to get a good swing in, or not swing, but a good squeeze. There you go. 2, 1, give me some good trunk twists right here. Now kick that back foot up, okay? You wanna make sure that you're not keeping it planted. You've got this. Good job. Now remember, there's only 30-second breaks. I say remember as if you've been doing this for a while. It's only the second workout. There's only 30-second breaks. 2, 1, except for this one, which is a minute. You know, you're gonna learn real quick. I do a lot of weird stuff. I say a lot of weird stuff, and I kind of make a fool of myself sometimes. It's okay. It's okay, we're in it together, right? All right, so round 1, move 1, you have an alternating overhead press, and then you're gonna have an alternating row. So I'll grab my weight here in a second. What you're gonna do, nice and engaged core, all right? Press, press, right here. That's it. And then for the row, you're gonna get a nice good hinge in there. Same thing, row, row. Making sure to squeeze those shoulder blades at the top of the move, okay? Let's see. Get your weight for me, all right? It's 20 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. Pull it up right here. Now, if you need to modify this, you can definitely go down to a lighter weight, okay? Another thing you can do is you can go down onto your knees, okay? You can also go up onto one foot, kind of like this, a staggered stance, and press, all right? Relax, we're going into that row next, all right? All those things to help kind of make it a little bit easier. 2, 1, give me that hinge, all right? Nice neutral position, shoulders are rolled back and down, right here. There you go. Squeeze at the top of that move. Fight gravity, don't let it win. All right, you're doing great. I will talk through form next. All right, 2, 1, 20 seconds, or 10 seconds, relax. See, I told you, we're human. All right, 3, 2, 1, overhead press, alternating. Let's go. So for form, I want you to make sure that you're not arching with it, okay? Nice neutral position, core is engaged, slight bend in your knees. All right, ribs are down, not flared out. All right, press, press. Stop at that field goal position. All right, really press up, full extend, down, relax. If you need to, kickstand back if you're having trouble with your core, okay? Row in 2, 1, go. All right, form karate, chop those hips back for me. Rotate that hip slightly as if you're trying to tuck your butt under. All right, core is nice and engaged. You're getting your gaze to be about 3-4 feet in front. Row towards your ribs and down. Nice and engaged, squeeze at the top of that move, all right? 2, 1, relax. Now, if that's too much on you and you need to modify, come down to all fours. Right here, all right, 2, 1, last time, overhead, alternating. There you go. Now remember, you can kickstand it back if you need to, all right? You're doing great, core's nice and engaged. Ribs are down, breathe for me, breathe, don't hold your breath. There you go, almost done, 2, 1, rows. You got this, you got this. Squeeze. Okay, 2, 1. Hinge it back. Here we go. Row. All right. Up to your ribs. Alternate. There you go. There you go. Slightly rotate that pelvis. Core is engaged. Neutral spine. Shoulders are not by your ears. No rounding, no arching. 2, 1. 30 seconds, all right? Grab a sip of water, keep moving for me. Round 2, we have skull crushers, and then we also have a hammer extension, okay? Skull crushers, holding weight here. I'll show you a couple different ways. Lower, extend. Elbows are forward. Don't flare them out. That's gonna put a lot on your shoulders, all right? Hammer, curl, extend, all right? Get your weight. Skull crushers in 2, 1, go. Now, you can hold 2 or you can hold 1. So I hold 1 like this. This gets me a little bit more work. All right? Same form as that overhead press, okay? Right here, 2, 1, relax. All right? If you're using both weights or 2 weights, you're gonna have 1 in each hand. All right, 2, 1, hammer extension. Let's go. So, elbows tucked in tight. Up, press out, and in. Do not arch back with that, all right? I want you to fight gravity. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up as you pull it in, all right? Do not go here and down, all right? 2, 1, relax. You're going back to your skull crushers, okay? I'm gonna keep these to show you what it looks like with 2. I'm gonna go through form here. Form is same as overhead, all right? Nice, good stance. Rotate that pelvis. Ribs are down, core is in tight, gaze is forward. Right here for 2. All right, this does throw off a little bit with stability in those arms. So now other ways, you can hold the weight at the head or grab the sides. All right, remember elbows in tight and relaxed. Let's go ahead and talk about that hammer curl. Elbows in tight, 2, 1, go. In front of your hips is where I want you to start for this one, all right? Bring it up to 90. You're gonna extend out. This is about shoulder height right here. Bring it back in and down, all right? Core is nice and engaged. You're keeping that same form from the overhead press, from the skull crushers. Elbows do not fly out, relax. They don't fly back and they don't fly forward. You curl to 90, press out and up at chest level and in. Skull crushers, 2, 1, let's go. All right, core is in tight. Do not flare those ribs up. All right, right here, you're doing great. You're doing great. You can lessen the weight if need be. That's okay to do. All right, kick it up. Here we go. You're almost there. Elbows in, elbows in, elbows in. And relaxed. Now, if you need to, for your hammer extensions, 2, 1, go. You can use 1 weight. All right, you're gonna use 1 weight right here, up and press. All right, that gives you a little bit more control. All right, Fight gravity. Gravity's gonna wanna pull it down. Gravity's gonna want you to not stay out at that chest level. 2, 1, relax. 30 seconds. These are flying. You're doing awesome. Stay with me. All right, round 3. We're going on the ground. I do have a board here if you wonder why I'm looking down. We have a chest fly, and then we also have a lat pull, okay? So grab your weight, go ahead and get ready. I'll grab mine. Chest fly, you're on the ground. All right, right here. 2, 1, weights up. Fly it open, bring it in. Make sure you're rotating your pelvis so that her back is flat on that ground. Core is engaged, glutes are relaxed. Don't squeeze those glutes. You can engage and rotate that pelvis in your core. Relax without engaging your glutes. All right, let's go to that lat pull right here. Weight above your chest, slight bend in your elbows. You're gonna lower and raise. 2, 1, join me. Same form below, trunk and below, same form, it doesn't change. Core is engaged, all right. Go as far as you can. If that's not all the way, that's not all the way. That's totally okay. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. 2, 1, relax. We're going back to that fly. I'm gonna talk through some form. Rotate that pelvis. Glutes are relaxed. 2, 1, go. Core is engaged. Weights over your chest, slight bend in your elbows. Open, squeeze it back up. Do not bring it over your face, all right? If you want a challenge, stick your legs out. As long as you can keep that back flat, go for it. 2, 1, lat pullover. All right, same with the form again. If you want that challenge, kick your legs out as long as your back doesn't pop off. Rotate, weights here, slight bend in those elbows. Bring it down and up, all right? Let your core help stabilize. Let your lats help you with this movement. Don't let gravity drag your arms down here, okay? Fight gravity and bring it up. 2, 1, relax. We're going back to that fly one more time. What I want you to make sure to lower before your back pops off. That's where you're gonna stop, all right? Chest fly, last time. 2, 1, let's go. You are doing awesome. Fight for me here, okay? Really challenge yourself. Can you go any higher in that weight? Can you kick a leg out? Can you do one leg out? I think you can. And relax, you're doing awesome. If you can't, that's fine. I want you to challenge yourself how it works for you, all right? Lat pull over. 2, 1, let's go. Now, you can also hold the dumbbell by one of its ends like this if you want. Totally okay. I don't get, if you can't tell, that's where it ends for me. I don't get as much depth and I have to go a little bit lower. Now, if I was using a heavier weight to where I couldn't go all the way down, I'd probably do it that way. So just do what works best for you, all right? 2, 1, relax. 30 seconds, we're going into round 4, okay? This is the last one with this setup. We have front raise and a lateral raise. All right, it's 20 seconds. I want you to challenge yourself. Remember the form from that overhead press, the skull crushers, and the hammer extend. Same, all right? Front, and then we're gonna do lateral. All right, 2, 1, go. Front raise, front raise, front raise, front raise. That's all you're doing, all right? Now what I want is I want your palms to be facing towards the ground. All right, I don't want them facing towards each other. All right, 2, 1, relax. We're gonna go into a lateral raise next. Now here's the thing. We're not flying. I don't need you to go higher than your shoulders, okay? 2, 1, let's go. Slight bend in those elbows. You are nailing your form right here for both of these moves. Stay frozen in it, all right? Don't let that form go. You don't need to be arching, flaring those ribs. 2, 1, relax. Shake it out. I'm gonna go through form. All right, I'm gonna put these right here. Front raise, 2, 1, go. All right, form, you know it, we've done it. Feet planted, rotate that pelvis, all right? No arching, rotate, core is nice and engaged, slight bend in your knees, slight bend in your elbows, shoulders are rolled back and down, shoulder height, they're just below. Right here, try not to rock with it. Fight gravity, slow on the way down. 2, 1, relax. Don't let gravity just bring that weight down, okay? You get the most out of the moves when you fight gravity, all right? 2, 1, lateral, same form, all right? Might as well just stay about her. All right, right here, out to the side. Okay, again, rotate, everything engaged. Slight bend in those elbows. Shoulder height, they're just below. All right, don't want you going higher than that. That's gonna put a lot on your shoulders and put you at risk for injury, all right? Relax. Last time for both. Are you ready? I think you're ready. You got this, okay? Tell yourself you got this. 2, 1, let's go. Here you are. Oh yeah, look at you. Being strong, can you challenge yourself here? Can you challenge yourself? If you need to, 1 at a time, or go to 1 weight and raise by holding both sides, okay? Do what you need to do, all right? 2, 1, here we go. Lateral, you've got this. Ready, get that form. 2, 1, up, fight it down, fight it down. All right, lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, there you go, you got this. You've got this, I want you to fight for me. Stay in it, do not quit. If it's burning, fight through it. Fight through it, you can, you've got this, and relax. Woo! 1, final round. Now remember, you have 5 moves. We're just going through all of them once, but the 10 seconds is an iso hold, okay? Move 1, regular bicep curl, okay? You're gonna hold at 90 for contraction. We're going into a tricep push-up after that. You're gonna hold as low as you can. Tricep push-up, you're bringing your arms in close, your elbows kiss your ribs. All right, 2, 1, grab weights, bicep curl. All right, we're gonna talk through it. Okay, now know that some of the isos, I'm gonna have to go ahead and show you what the next move is, okay? So if I'm stopping, don't stop until I tell you to. Bicep curls, same form as we just did with those front raises and lateral raises. Elbows in tight, palms are up towards the sky. 2, 1, hold at 90. You've got this. You've got this. I want you to fight through it. 2, 1, drop it. Come on down. Tricep, arms directly under your shoulders. Right here, all right? Elbows kiss your ribs. Gaze is 3 to 5 inches in front. Plank is your base form, all right? Rotate that pelvis modification. You're on your knees. Go as low as you can. 2, 1, come down and hold. We're going into a Y raise next. I want you to use a little bit lighter weight, okay? 2, 1, go ahead and come on up. Grab your weights. Form that you're used to, corners of the room, all right? It's like right between a lateral and a front raise, corners of the room, all right? No arching, no rounding, fight gravity on the way down. You're gonna feel it in your core, all right? You've got this. 2, 1, hold. Out here, you can do it. Fight for me. I know it's hard. I'm right here with you. Right here with you. 2, 1, drop it. Pike press. All right, I want you to walk it out as if you're doing a down dog. Right here. All right, elbows back. Press it down as if you're trying to get your head towards the floor. You're rocking on your toes. You're looking back between your feet. All right, I know this one's a little bit weird. If you've never done it before, 2, 1, lower and hold, lower and hold. You've got it, you've got it. Guess what? You have 1 move left, 1 move left. All right, go ahead. What I want you to do, walk it out, high plank, hold. Now, I didn't tell you all about this one, did I? I think I was saying you had 5 moves. You have 4 moves. You have 4 moves. The 5th is a little surprise. So, you know what? You were prepared for a 5. Go ahead and relax. See, I tell ya, I make mistakes. I meant to tell you there was 4. Here's the behind the scenes. All right, I have it written on my board, right? I was counting out how many things were written under round 5. The 5th thing under round 5 was me reminding myself that the 10 seconds are iso holds, and I just thought that was another move. But then I had plank with a star next to it as a surprise. But guess what? I told you we were having 5 and you had 5 and you did awesome. You did awesome. All right, come into a child's pose for me. Oh, you did great. And see, if that's just workout too, just think of how many things you're gonna get to laugh at me for. It's okay. I don't mind it. I'm human. I'm human. Don't worry. If you haven't done any programs with me before, you probably don't know what you're getting yourself into. But I like to share a lot of things. I like to share motherhood stuff, random things going on, funny things that happen to me. You know, those moments. What I want you to do is you're gonna take one arm, you're gonna thread it under. All right, and now what I want you to try and do is rotate your chest onto that arm as much as possible. All right, that's where you're gonna feel the stretch. But yeah, you're gonna hear a lot about it, about my life. You're gonna see me mess up in the workouts. You're gonna see me be goofy. So you know what? That's just me. And I do talk a lot, if you haven't noticed. I do talk a lot. I like to try and explain form, but I also like to try and motivate you at the same time. But if you're one of those people and you're like, I just can't stand that, that's okay. That's okay. You can mute me. I promise. Go ahead and switch. I will not be offended at all. You do what you gotta do. All right? I'm the type, I love hearing people talk through their workouts and the moves to make sure that I'm doing the right form and everything. Or I'm like figuring out different ways I could challenge myself. But there are also times where I like just to have music playing if I'm doing somebody else's workout, you know? So I feel ya, I get it. All right, go ahead and push it up for me. You're gonna come back into that down dog position. All right, right here, just walk forward and kind of out of it just a little bit. Walk forward, walk backwards, I should say. There you go. Just get some movement in the shoulders. There you go. Good job. All right, what I want you to do, walk those hands back for me. Good job. From here, I want you to rotate up. Bring it back down. And switch. Good job. Also, if you've never done a program with me and you randomly see me start, you know, like shaking, dancing, and it doesn't match up with any music that I've put on the track, please know that it is solely because I have my own music playing in my ear and I'm probably dancing to that. Go ahead and relax. Lock your feet in for me. I'm gonna count you up. As I count you up, I want you to go ahead and roll through your back. Coming up slowly, all right? Come up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me some wrist rotations here. The music that I listen to, I can't put on the workout programs. Not because it's bad. It's good music. It's Andy Mineo right now. But it's because copyright. That's the only reason. Go and pull. Pull. Wish I could. Wish I could. But maybe I'll make a playlist of all my stuff. And then if you want to listen to what I'm listening to, go for it, all right? Just go ahead and swing it out a little bit, especially if you're a mama. Most of my clients are. Believe it or not, I have clients that are not moms. They have never been pregnant before, and they don't have kids. But even as mamas, this is really good for you. Your thoracic back tends to get really frozen. from pregnancy, from, you know, breastfeeding, from carrying our kids, just the way that we tend to do things. So just always taking time to work on that upper back works great, all right? But with that being said, thank you for being here. Remember, challenge yourself in all of these workouts, okay? It's 20 seconds of work. You have to find some way in order to challenge yourself, or it's gonna seem super easy and you're not gonna get the outcome that you want from it, okay? Just so you know, all right? But with that being said, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me, for pushing through, for being part of my goofiness. But anyways, thank you again. I cannot wait to continue working out with you and doing this program with you and these workouts. But with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, whenever it is that you are doing this, and I will see you very, very soon.